I brought you guys a video update of Miss Sky today. Good girl. We're out on a walk. Sky, heel. Good girl. Just out on a walk around the neighborhood. We've got, I don't know if you can see them, 2 others up there on our walk with us. Good girl. But really just working on the heel position as well as a sit. Good girl. So I want Sky has to understand that she needs to maintain this heel position no matter what. If I go this way, good girl. She needs to follow with me. If I go this way, she still needs to follow. So right now I'm helping her out directionally with the leash. Once she understands the job of the heel position, come on, Sky. I'm gonna take away the leash and just use e-collar. E-collar, there's no direction in e-collar. It's just something she feels on her neck. So she has to be able to understand what that means when she feels it. At the same time, she also has to understand how to make it go away. So to make the e-collar go away, she has to fix the heel position. So she has to think really, really independently once the leash goes away. Because if the leash is still there, I can help guide her. Sky, sit. 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 So I'm helping her with the leash. Sit. Good. Good girl. Helping her with the leash, but when the leash goes away, she's got to remember everything she's been taught. So we're taking it slow, making sure she really understands everything, understands the e-collar, understands all the vocabulary. Sky, heel. Before we take away that leash and kind of test her obedience. Good girl. So walks around the neighborhood are really good to practice. Sit, down, come, heel, all those commands, and that you want to practice those on your walks. You want to switch things up. You don't want to take the same route every time. You don't want to do the same exact things every time. You want to make sure that she's, oh, come on, good girl, that she's not trying to guess what you're going to do. We've got a lot of helicopters out today, so that's what happens when you live by an airport. Good girl. Good. So heel position, it's on that left hand side. I want her head and shoulders in line with my leg. And I want her to maintain that. No matter how fast I'm going, how slow I'm going, what direction I'm going, she needs to stay in that position. Good girl. And then whenever we stop, Sky, sit. 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 Sky, sit. 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 Good. Good girl. Whenever we stop, I want her to sit. And that's the biggest thing as far as heel goes. That's the biggest thing we're working on right now. Because she just doesn't want to sit. And that's okay. She'll get to a point where she understands that's her job and that's part of the heel position and that's what she needs to do. But until then, we help her out with e-collar, leash, and sometimes just a little pressure on her rear end so that she remembers, all right, sit means put my butt on the ground. Good girl, Sky. Heel. Good girl. So she's doing really, really well. We've got these other 2 dogs up here. We took our turn in the front of the line. We're taking our turn in the back of the line just to make sure that she's not trying to compete with the other dogs as far as who's leading, that she's just paying attention to the heel position. She's just paying attention to me and working with me. Good girl. Good job. Good girl, Sky. So she's doing really, really awesome. She's figuring it all out. Still working on breaking down some of those barriers, but those barriers of stubbornness, but we're getting there. Huh, buddy? Heel. Good. So she's getting excited because we're getting closer to these dogs up here. She's wanting to pull forward. So she needs to be able to maintain the heel position even as we walk past these dogs. Good girl. Good girl, Sky. So, doing great. I know you miss her, but she's doing good work.